Okay, so this is the rain meditation, and this is about recognizing what's going on, allowing the experience to be there as it is, investigating the experience, and nourishing ourselves with self-compassion. It's a very nice one to do if you're feeling something difficult at the moment and you want to investigate that, let it in. So first of all, I want you to bring yourself into an upright position and pay attention to how you're sitting. And I want you to think about making yourself comfortable in that alert, upright position. Can you make yourself 5% more comfortable? And then in order just to bring our attention into the moment, you can either close your eyes or you can let them rest on a point in front of you and let them gently unfocus. I want you to focus in on where in the body you can feel your breath. Is it in your nose? Maybe it's in the back of your throat. Maybe you can feel the rise and fall of your chest. Once you've found where you can feel it, I want you to focus on evening out the in-breath and the out-breath. And you can do this using a phrase like, I am breathing in, I am breathing out. Or you can count, in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. Whichever is easiest for you, but I want you to even the in-breath and the out-breath for 3 breaths. And then just let that go. Now I want you to find what we call a sankalpa. That's a little phrase that shows that we have an intention for something. It's like planting a little seed and letting it grow. So you might intend or want to be calmer or more focused or able to deal with stress. But instead of putting it in the future, I would like to be able to deal with stress, you put it in the present. I can deal with stress, or I am dealing with stress. So set your intention, put your phrase into the present tense, and say it to yourself 3 times. And then let that go. Now we're going to start this meditation by recognizing what is going on. And you can do this simply by asking yourself, what's happening inside me right now? Bring your natural curiosity into play as you focus inwards. Try to let go of any preconceived ideas and listen in a very kind and receptive way to your body and your heart. And bring your awareness to whatever thoughts or emotions, feelings, or sensations are arising here, right now, in your body and in your heart. And choose one that you're finding a little bit difficult. It might be an emotion, might be a memory or a thought, or it might be a physical sensation of discomfort somewhere in your body. Whatever it is, choose to focus now on that thing. Recognize what is going on. Recognize what it is and give yourself a simple mental whisper, noting what you have recognized, what's come up for you. And the next stage is allowing I want you to allow the experience to be there just as it is. Let the thoughts, the emotions, the feelings, or the sensations that you've recognized simply be there. You know they're there, but you don't have to try and fix anything. You don't have to try and avoid anything. Because it's an uncomfortable feeling, you might feel a natural sense of aversion, of wanting that unpleasant feeling to go away. But I want you to try and become more willing to be present with what it is. Just let a different quality of attention emerge in yourself. Allowing is not about making yourself happy with what you're noticing or engaging with it. It's a simple acknowledgement that things are the way they are in this moment, and this is how it feels to you. Now that we have allowed the experience to be there and we have noted it, what I want you to do is investigate that experience and deepen your understanding by investigating what you find. I want you to call on your natural curiosity. You have a desire to know the truth and to know what you're experiencing. And I want you to direct that focused desire and that attention into your present experience. And you can help yourself by asking yourself some questions. What wants attention here? How am I experiencing this in my body? Where is the experience? What am I believing about this feeling? How vulnerable am I to this feeling? What does this place, this vulnerable place, this feeling, what does it need? Whatever you're looking at, whatever you're inquiring, your investigation will be really helpful if you try and step away from conceptualizing and thinking about the issue and simply bring your primary attention to where you're feeling it, where that felt sense is in the body. And when you're investigating, I want you to try and approach this experience in a very non-judgmental and kind way. This doesn't mean that you need to be kind about the experience, but you need to be kind to yourself and acknowledge that you're feeling this experience. I want you to try and cultivate an attitude of care to help yourself have a sense of safety. Create that sense of ease and safety in yourself, which makes it possible for you to be honest when you're looking at and connecting with your hurt, your fear, your shame, your pain. Now we've done the first 3 steps. We've recognized what's going on. We've allowed the experience to be there just as it is. And then we've investigated it with some interest and curiosity and care for ourselves. And now we're on to the N part of the RAIN meditation. And this means nourishing ourselves with self-compassion. The first 3 steps involved intentional activity, whereas this is expressing the result. It's a liberating realization of your natural awareness. And N also stands for nothing. There is nothing you need to do about this experience. You don't need to engage with it. You don't need to make it better. You don't need to make it go away. All you have to do is acknowledge that it's there. And this realization happens spontaneously in your body. And you rest and the natural awareness of what you're experiencing. And you end the rain meditation by taking that natural curiosity, that kindness and that compassion to yourself about this experience or this feeling away with you. And that's the end.